Hi students, welcome to other English class. Today we will learn about food. Are you ready to start? I want to start with a question for you. Do you like to eat? Of course. What about you? Okay guys, in this part we have a short conversation about the breakfast. The first is, where do you have breakfast? I eat at a cafe near here. What do you have for breakfast? This is an interesting question. In the first exercise, we have this picture. You should draw this picture, okay? Debes dibujar esta figura en tu cuaderno, please. Next, you put Marco from Rio in Brazil. And you should copy this part in your notebook. Y debes copiar esta parte en tu cuaderno. Next, you complete this exercise with the correct fruit, vegetable, I don't know. In this case, number 1 is fruit. Number 2 is, about the text, is orange juice. Number 3 is bread. And number 4 is coffee with milk. The text is about Marco. I have a simple breakfast at home. I have bread, fruit, and coffee with milk. I usually have orange juice too. That's a very typical Brazilian breakfast. I love it. In this part, we have the food and drink. Listen and repeat the words, please. Fish, meat, pasta, rice, eggs, salad, vegetables, potatoes, fruit, bread, butter, cheese, sugar, a sandwich, cereal, chocolate, and drinks, coffee, tea, milk, water, juice, and soda. You should draw all, ¿ok? Debes dibujar todos, por favor, en tu cuaderno. After to draw, we have this green chart. In the morning, we have breakfast. In the afternoon, we have lunch. And in the evening, we have dinner. When you talk about eat and or drink, you can use have. You must use have. What do you have for breakfast? I have cereal and coffee. Cuando tú quieres juntar el verbo comer y beber en una sola oración, debes usar la palabra have, que en este caso quiere decir ¿qué tomas de desayuno? Tomo cereal y café. El cereal es comible y el café bebible. ¿Ok? In this part, we have different breakfasts of two guys. The first is Christine from Seattle in the US and Mijun from Seoul in Korea. Okay? The first, on the weekend, my friends and I have a big breakfast at a restaurant. What do we eat? Everything. We have eggs, potatoes, and sausage. We also have bread, usually toast, and coffee and juice. That's a typical American breakfast. It's delicious and fun. Americans really love breakfast. And the next breakfast is about Minjun. My parents have a traditional Korean breakfast at home. It isn't very different from lunch and dinner. They have fish, rice, and soup. They also have kimchi. It's a kind of spicy vegetable. They also drink Korean tea. What do I have for breakfast? I'm very busy. I eat in a cafe. I have coffee and a croissant. Then I ran to the bus. Okay? They are so different breakfasts. In the first, we have eggs, potatoes, and sausage, and toast. But in the second, only is a coffee and a croissant. Two are her parents of Min Jun. It's a traditional Korean breakfast. Okay? Por favor, chicos, practiquen esta pronunciación y también, si pueden entenderlo, es mucho mejor. Nos dice que en fines de semana, mis amigos y yo tomamos un gran desayuno en un restaurante. ¿Qué es lo que comemos? Todo. Huevos, papas y salchichas. También tenemos pan, que usualmente está tostado, y café y jugo. Es un desayuno típico americano. Es delicioso y divertido. Los americanos realmente aman este desayuno. En cambio, acerca de Millón, mis padres tienen un desayuno tradicional en casa. Es muy diferente. No es diferente del almuerzo y de la cena. Ellos comen pescado, arroz y sopa. También kimchi, que es un tipo de verdura, una especie de verdura. Y también toman el té coreano. ¿Qué es lo que ella tiene para desayunar o que tengo para desayunar? Yo estoy muy ocupada y como en un café. Yo tomo café y un croissant, como un croissant, y luego corro al bus. Now, what is your activity? Your activity is, what do you have for breakfast? And do you have a special breakfast food in your country? In our case, you answer this second question with in your city. Okay, so it's, what do you have for breakfast, and do you have a special breakfast food in your city? Okay, that's all, guys. See you next class.